The Ratfucker Sucker Nazi. Wow, that's a mouthful. Ever since I became a U.S. citizen almost 3 years ago, the very first thing that I did was to register to vote. As soon as I walk out the doors from swearing in as a newly minted American citizen, I went to the table where they were registering people to vote. It was a Democrats table, and I signed myself in. And I pledged allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I did not pledge allegiance to the Democratic Party. I did not pledge allegiance to the Republican Party. I did not pledge allegiance to a political figure. I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the people. I want you to understand that it is okay as a Democrat to demand that our elected officials, it could be a city councilman, it could be a congressman, it could be a senator, or it could be the very person that is running for president, to demand for them to do better. I've been doing that for the last 3 years, and I've been called all the names that you can possibly imagine by fellow Democrats. You are un-American, go back to the country that you came from, you're a Nazi, you're a ratfucker. That means that I'm doing political tricks or shenanigans to destroy my own party. I'm a liar, I'm a hypocrite. I should be ashamed myself for becoming a US citizen. Just all these horrible names. And the interesting part, I have been called these names by very prominent Democrats in the party here in California, mostly in California because that's where I live. And there's been some very prominent DCCCs and DNC people that have called me that name. It's called what do they call it? Tone policing, where they want to portray you as an angry Latino. Oh, you're just an angry Latino that is not grateful to be a U.S. citizen. Or you're just an angry black man. The cops are not doing that to black people. Or you're just an angry immigrant against the ICE agents because they're not torturing them. That is just a bunch of lies, Benny. So it's tone policing. What blows my mind is that I'm getting tone policing from members of my own party. Listen, being outspoken has its consequences. It has cost me friendships. It has cost me estrangement from my own family. A lot of people keep saying, if you keep up that rhetoric, the day that you might, if ever, decide to run for office, the Democratic Party is not going to support you. Well, I have news for you. The Democratic Party is not supporting me right now as a Latino immigrant. Why should I expect for them to help me if and when I ever decide to run for office? I believe 100% that silence is consent, and I will keep pressuring Joe Biden, whoever the VP pick becomes, to do better. Medicare for all, immigration reform on the first day of your office if he is the elected president. And I will keep pointing out the appalling record that the Democrats, because that's my party, as well as the Republicans, have against the Latino community. And if tone policing, if name calling, if labeling me as a ratfucker sucker Nazi, you think that's going to silence me? Not even close, amigos. I am not going to be silent. I will keep calling it like it is. And if you want to debate me on the issues, I'll be very happy to debate you on that. But name calling, in my opinion, is a cheap form of political disagreement. If you like this video, please like it, share it. And again, you want to discuss policy with me, you got my messenger, you can reach out to me. I'll be very happy to listen to you. But the name calling, that's something that I will expect from a Republican, from a MAGA, but the name calling from a fellow Democrat to another Democrat because we don't agree on policy, that's just cheap, that's vulgar.